Chief Priest was denied access and Chioma's parents were denied access, and it's almost like everybody that were at that event were all from Davido's side. Does it mean that Davido could not have done something? I mean, a whole Davido could do something to make sure that Chioma's parents were at the wedding. Don't you think he could have done something? Don't you think there's something he can do?
Online TV.
Oh my God, God, when? May God really do one for you, do one for me. Ever since our favorite artist, Davido, actually wedded his wife at Miami, Florida, United States of America. Believe me, this is actually one. In fact, it seems like this year, every celebrity decided to have a very classy wedding. Something quite different from the usual weddings we've been seeing in Nigeria. And one of them that happened this past week, is the one of our own favorite artist, Davido. 30GB can actually relate, right? I know we all were so excited. Particularly, I was super excited about it. I was like, oh, more. When will I be able to attend such a wedding? When will I be amongst this caliber of people? Because the wedding was screaming class. It was screaming beauty. It was screaming, which other word should I use? Everything was expensive. Did you see the ring on her finger? Stop playing. Not your usual type of ring. Or should we talk about the people that were at the event? You and I can agree that wedding was hot. That wedding was worth it. That wedding was beautiful. A beautiful sight to actually uphold. But then, aside this, most of us had a lot of people we were expecting to see at the wedding and they never turned up. I'm sure it's not just me. There are some people I expected to see and I was like, okay, maybe their flights were delayed, maybe they're on their way. And to the end of the wedding, we never saw some of them. We never really saw them. And some of them are like, for example, most of us were expected to see Davido's right-hand man, his best friend, Cubana Chief Priest, but he never showed up. Okay, it was later we heard that he was denied visa to the location. And this brings us to the question, how in God's name was Cubana Chief Priest denied visa for an event that he would just go and come back? It's not like he's going to stay for so long. So people are like, he has not told us actually what he did that made them deny him the visa. Or is there more things? Is there more to it that he's not really telling us? Is there something he's not telling us? Is he hiding something? Because I mean, it's not adding up that a whole Cubana Chief Priest could not attend the wedding because he was denied visa. Like, how dare them deny him a visa? Well, that's by the way, because he could not see hide his excitement. He was there. He followed them online. He was there spiritually, emotionally. He was not just there physically. But then that aside, Chioma's parents were not there at the wedding. And this has gotten people talking, tongues and wangling. Why was Chioma's parents absent on her wedding day? Okay. So allegedly, we still heard later that they were actually denied visa because when they traveled the last time after Chioma gave birth, they traveled and they exceeded the time they were supposed to spend there. They said instead of staying for 1 month, they spent more than 1 month. The mother who couldn't leave her daughter when she was not fully okay could not go back or come back to Nigeria, so she extended her stay and she stayed with her extra. And because of this, their visa was also denied. They were denied access to the venue or to the location for the wedding. But then, looking at it from another side, if actually they overstayed 1 month, I mean, if they have not stayed up to 6 months, I don't think their visa could actually be denied. From what I know, I mean, if they didn't stay exceeding 6 months, their visa can't just be denied this way. And then apart from it, if they actually discovered they were going to stay exceeding the time that they actually planned to, what they would have done is apply for an extension. They could actually apply for an extension. So the whole story is not actually adding up. Bloggers are talking about it. It's everywhere in the internet. Why did Chioma's parents miss the wedding? Some people say they were not in support of the wedding. Some people say they have gotten tired of the marriage. Some people say they were not able to attend because the last time they traveled, they exceeded. And some people have the opinion that they could have actually applied for an extension when they discovered that they were going to stay longer than they actually wanted to stay, or they were expected to stay at the beginning. So now we are all left with confusion. But that is not the story for today. The story for today is that that wedding was hot, it was light, and it's topping in the whole news. Anywhere you go, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, every social media is talking about Chivido 2025. Not just about that, the traditional wedding was the talk of the town. Now they have come to white wedding, and it is still talk of the town. You know, one thing that marvels me is Chioma's simplicity. Ranging from our bridal shower clothes to our wedding dress to the reception wear, it speaks simplicity and class. Man, now I have actually agreed that rich men don't make so much noise. Because if it was someone like me, I will go on and spend everything. Like, you know, obviously those clothes are very expensive, but very, very simple. But if it was someone like me, I would want a lot to be happening. And sincerely, I am so happy for Mr. and Mrs. Chivido Adeleke. I'm really, really happy for them, and I wish them happy marriage life. We wish them happy marriage life, and we pray to see more. Sincerely, I'm super excited about this marriage, and I'm so happy for them because this is a match made in heaven. Anybody can see it. Anybody can see how much Chivido loves Chioma. You need to see, he was so clingy. He just wanted to be around. I was like, God, where did they see this kind man? He was just all over. Chivido is definitely a man every woman want to have, and I feel Chioma too is the kind of woman every man we want to have. Her simplicity, her quietness, her calmness, her silence need to be studied. Anyway, tell me what to think about it, because we're still talking about this, the fact that Chief Priest was denied access and Chioma's parents were denied access, and it's almost like everybody were at that event were all from Chivido's side. Does it mean that Chivido could not have done something? I mean, a whole Chivido could do something to make sure that Chioma's parents were at the wedding. Don't you think he could have done something? Don't you think there's something he can do? Let's know what you think about this particular wedding on the comment section. Thank you very much, and stay glued.
In Online TV.